Okay, this is the one from before your tutorial. Answer to the Jamboard, then we will discuss also later. So today I will choose 9 students. First 3 students will be answering tutorial 2, question 7, 8, 9. Then the following 5 students will be answering tutorial 5. Then the student number 9 will answer this question. Okay, this question from lecture notes. So for this question, you paste in your tutorial 2 Jamboard. Right. So if let's say the student that I choose is not around, absent, following students already being chosen, then we will choose the next one. Okay, the next students. Means the next students already chosen, then we'll choose the next students in order to solve. Select cases. Yeah, 21 students. Doesn't matter lah. Okay, the 21 students, I just put 20 students in the list. Okay, so if let's say one of the students not here, then only we will replace by the student 21 Ray Fang. Okay, if all the 10 discuss only 20. Okay. So the list 1, 3, 5, 10, 14, 17, 18, 14, 7, tutorial 2. If you can hear me, you respond. Thank you. Can you hear me or not, the rest of you, class?
Can, but a bit like
Yes, yes, yes. We are still here.
Okay, okay. Thank you. So Eddie,
Yes, yes, I'm here.
sorry, I think my connection is no good. Wait for a while. Moment. Okay, sorry, my bad. My side connection is not so good. Okay, sorry. One more time. Eddie, can you hear me?
Yes, miss, I can hear you.
Okay, thank you. So Exa. Then Cedric, you do question 8, tutorial 2.
Yes, miss.
Okay, thank you. Then Shuk Jing, question 9, tutorial 2.
Yes, miss.
Okay, thank you. My site is actually slower a bit today, because after I stop for a while, then only I can hear your response. If later, especially when we're having the discussion, if you can't hear me, then you have to quickly let me know. Okay, maybe you raise up your hand to alert me so that I can check the meet and see whether you cannot hear me or what problem do you have. Okay. All right. Thank you. Hey, why Shu Jing become absent? Okay, Shu Jing. Then Junhao, you do tutorial 3 question 1.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Kai Wen, tutorial 3 question 2.
Yes, Miss.
Okay, thank you. Churo, question 3, tutorial 3. Churo talking, right?
Yes, miss,
Sorry, I
you say
can't
what?
hear. Yeah, Churo.
Tutorial 3
Ah,
question?
Churo.
Oh, yeah,
Question
thank you.
3. Okay, all right. So Chiwei, question 4, tutorial. Chiwei around, Chiwei,
Yeah.
Chiwei.
Yes. Just now a bit
Okay,
lagging.
all right, thank you. Oh yeah, my side also like that. Okay, thanks, Chiwei. And question 5, Jia Jian, question 5.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And Yu Wei, you do the question from the lecture notes paste in the tutorial 2, right? Yu Wei, can you hear me, Yu Wei?
Yes.
Okay, all right, thank you. So now I create the Jamboard tutorial 3 for those who need to answer tutorial 3. Try to make it faster so that we can discuss faster. Huh? Sorry, it's a bit slow today. I don't know why. Sit first, you do. Wanted to share. Okay. I okay. So this one for tutorial 3. Okay. I just create the Jamboard for tutorial 3 and I share with you. Okay. You log into this one. Okay. So I will first check your tutorial 2 first. So if you have done, then you quickly paste your answer in the tutorial 2. You paste your answer, okay? You give me 2 minutes. I go and get my hot drink. Okay, if I have question, then you can post in the chat room. Then I will come back in a while. I will see. Okay. Mm. The question for your lecture notes also paste in the tutorial 2 Jamboard. Okay, tutorial 2 Jamboard.
Miss, can I ask something?
Okay, sure.
For the tutorial 3, 4B, what it needs?
Oh, okay. Sorry, I forget to tell you. For tutorial 3, question 4B, no need to do first. Okay, we do question
Okay.
1, question 2, question 3A, then question 4A, and question 5A. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
the relative measure of dispersion no need to do because I haven't covered in the lecture yet. Okay,
Okay.
thank you. All right. Eddie, why the answer disappear already? You are the one who want to change the answer, or other people actually accidentally delete the answer?
Oh, no, no. I want to get a better picture. A bit
Oh,
blur.
okay. Okay, right. Thank you. Okay, we discuss our tutorial 2 first. Okay, we discuss our tutorial 2 first. Okay, so for tutorial 2, okay, for this question, it seems like the working is no problem. Oh, I think, Eddie, is it because you root the one on top only, is it? You root only the 17 million? Okay, look at the question. The question mentioned motor vehicle registration in Canada increased from 2 million in 1974 to an estimated 17 million in 1994. So what was the geometric mean annual percent increase in vehicle registration from 1974 to 1994? Okay, you know the gap is 20 years. Okay, 20 years difference from 1974 to 1994. So it is 20 roots. And this is the end period, okay, the value for the end period. This is the value of the beginning period, meaning you will be taking 17 million over 2 million. Okay, so the working is this one for both, okay. So when you want to press calculator, you can actually, if you are you don't want to press everything together, you can actually take 17 million over the 2 million, you get 8.5. So you calculate 8.5 root 20 minus 1. Okay, for 8.5 root 20, okay, how to press this one in calculator? Root 20, so you press 20 first in your calculator, press 20. Then you can see this button, the power button. On top is actually your root, right? Your X root. So in order to get the one is above the certain button, you always press shift. Okay, meaning you press 20, shift button is on the top left, okay, top left, shift button, then you press this, shift the power, you can see 20 in your calculator, right? So substitute the 8.5, then you press 8.5, 20 shift power 8.5, okay, then you will get your answer equal 1.1129. So meaning 1.1129 minus 1. So 1.1129 minus 1 was 0.1129 lor. 0.1129. So it is actually equals, meaning 11.29% increase in the percentage. Get it or not? Huh? So here you can use your calculator. If you don't want to at first calculate this one, then you can also, you press 20, shift power, then you press bracket. Okay, bracket 17000000 divided by the 2000000, close bracket, equal. Okay, also you will get 1.1129. So now everyone, you try to press one time and see whether you are able to get the answer or not. So for this one, the answer is 11.29%. Here they said 11.29. The mean annual percent increase is 11.29%. Okay. All right. Press using your calculator. See whether you have any problem in getting the answer 0.1129. Eddie, okay or not? I think you get the answer wrongly, probably because of the root, is it? You didn't root both.
Miss, 11.3 also can, right?
11, come again?
11.3.
11.3, can. 11.3 can.
Miss, for the question like this, usually we need to left how many decimal places?
Minimum 2, maximum 4 lah.
Okay. So for every question, is it? I mean for
Yeah.
every answer.
Yeah, for all
Okay,
the
okay.
answer. But for probability distribution, or like proportion, we make it 4 decimal places.
Probability is at the leg of the lesson, like
Sorry, come again?
the probability is not yet covered, right? Okay.
Probability we haven't learned yet, but later. 4
Okay.
decimal places, 4.
Okay, thank you, Miss.
All right. Okay, this one can or not? Anyone of you still have problem in pressing the calculator? If yes, then you let me know, huh? Okay, then we proceed to question 8. Okay, question is not harmonic mean. Question 8 is not harmonic mean. Because you see, you look at the harmonic mean. If the question is talking about harmonic mean, definitely you will see the rate. Okay, they will tell you the rate. So here they say production rate for 100 kg. Okay, so you will have the rate. Then only we will say we will be using the harmonic mean. Okay, so for this particular question 8, this one is more or less the same like the question that we have discussed. Okay, we discussed you see, this one. Just that this one, they tell you they score 67 and the importance, relative importance for this 67 marks is 1. So 89 is 1. 81 is 2. So it is something like this question. Just that this question to tell you what is the credit hours. So English composition 3 credit. So 3 credit you score A. So you take 3 times 4. Okay, 3 times 4. And psychology 3 credit you score C. So 3 times 2. Biology 4 credit you score B. So 4 times 3. Physical education 2 credit you score D. So 2 times 1. Okay, times together add up over the total credit that you have taken. So you have taken 3, 3, 4, and 2. So 12 credit. Okay, you have taken 12 credit. So when you write down, your answer supposed to be. Wait, I think I cropped this one. I don't remember. Right? So this one is also using weighted mean. Weighted mean, so 3 credit, I score A. 3 credit, I score C. 4 credit, I score B. And 2 credit, 2 credit, I score donkey. Over total credit 3, 3, 4, 2. Okay. So it is 12 plus 6 plus 12 plus 2. 32 over 12. So 32 over 12, you score 2.67. Okay, this is something like your GPA. Your GPA, you always take your grade times with your credit hours of the certain paper. Okay, for each subject, each particular subject, what is the grade that you score? Then after that, over the total credit hours that you have taken for that particular semester. Okay, so it's 2.67. Okay, any question or not, class? Okay, thanks, Jihui. I hope you understand this one, how you calculate your GPA. So by this semester, you get your result later, you can count and see. So you know if you score A, it is 4 points. If you score B, it is 3 points. A minus is 3.7. Then I think you get 3.33, something like that. Okay, so you calculate, you times together with your credit hours, like this subject 2923, it is 3 credit. So 3 credit, you score A, you say 3 times 4. Then add together with another subject, see what is the grade that you score. One by one, you add up, you over the total credit. See whether the GPA awarded to you is actually correct or not. You can check. Okay, so this is also the weighted mean. Whereas for your question 9, this is the weighted mean given in the question. They tell you it's the weighted mean. So in June, an investor purchased 300 share. Okay, 300 share, one share is $20. So you know, oh, okay, I want to do some investment. So I purchased this Oracle stock, $20 per share. So I purchased 300 share. Okay, so how much you have to spend? You have to spend $6,000. Okay, $6,000. Then after that, in August, she purchased an additional 400 share at $25 per share. So after you purchase first time, then the second time, maybe you see, hey, the price increased really, have the potential. Maybe it can increase more to like, you know, $40, $50, then you can earn a lot of money. So you quickly purchase another 400 share at that time. Okay, where one share is $25. And after that, in December, who knows, the price actually dropped already, decline. Okay, decline to $23 per share. So this round, you know, this share actually having potential. Okay, it's a very good share. So you decided to purchase more, 400 share, some more. Okay, so all together, what is the weighted mean? So together, in order to get the weighted mean for this question, you will actually take 300 share times the $20 plus 400 share times $25 plus 400 share times $33, correct or not? You want to know what is the weighted mean price per share, the total number of share, not the total price, okay? Because you want to know one stock is how much, one share is how much. You have to over the total share, ma? Correct or not? So the total share is 300, 400, 400. So it is 1,100. So total price, you over the 1,100. This one supposed to be 344. So over 1,100. So on top is 300 times 20 plus 400 times 25 plus 400 times 23, 25200. Okay, all right, this one correct. 25200 over 1,100. Price is around $22.90 per share. So if you look at this question, then you know it won't be correct because $3 per share cannot be, because the share price is it is $20, then become $25, become $23. So if you get this answer, which is 300 something, you know definitely not correct already. The price must be around 20 something dollar. Okay, after you take all the total price or total money that you have spent over the total share that you have, then this is the average amount of money. Okay, all right. Write down the calculation. Any question or not, class? Let me know if you have anything you want to ask. Okay, can? Then we see the lecture notes question. Okay, so for the lecture notes question, yes, you need adjusted frequency. Okay, good. Wait, Okay, so for this one, change it to boundary. Okay, so 0.5 to 2. All the information that you need in order to solve the question, you have to show in the table. Okay, like this particular question, what is your fx? What is your x? You have to show, or else you don't get marks for your calculation. Okay, so come out with another column for fx and x. Okay, this column, you know, you add up everything, you get 261. This one, the x, then only you will get your fx now. No? So this is 5.22 correct. So this is 5.22 cars. Okay, total fx over total frequency. Total frequency is 50. So you take 261 over 50. But to get to 261, at first you have to calculate the x and the fx also. Okay, all right. So when you want to get your median, n over 2, n is 50 over 2 is the 25th item. So refer to your cumulative frequency. So cumulative frequency, you put two columns. One is for the less than what, okay? So 25, yes, refer to this group. So it is 4.5 to 4.5 to 6.5. Okay, so write down first a median class. 4.5 to 6.5. Okay, put here. Then you substitute lower boundary 4.5 plus the class size is 2, 6.5 minus 4.5 class size is 2, over frequency for this one is 18. Okay, frequency is 18 over, times n over 2, n is 50 over 2, okay, minus cumulative before. So for this group, the cumulative before the 40 is 22. Okay, so you get your answer 4.83 cars. Okay, good. And the mode, you know, this question, the class size is different. Okay, class size 22244. Okay, 22244. So you have to adjust the frequency. So when you adjust the frequency, this one become 3, this one become 2. Okay, so look for the adjusted frequency. Highest frequency is 18. Okay, this one will be 8, 14, 18. Also, highest frequency is 18. 18, so this is your class, model class is 4.5 to 8.5. So write down model class 4.5 to 6.5. Okay, 4.5 to 6.5. So lower boundary is 4.5 plus the frequency of the model class is 18, before is 14. 18 minus 14 over 2 times of your 18 minus before is 14, after is 3. Don't use 6 because this is mode, you have to use adjusted frequency, which means you use 3. So 14 plus 3, then times your class size 2. You calculate, you'll get 4.92 cars. Okay, take note. If you use 6, your answer will be wrong. Okay, your answer will be wrong. So it is 4.92 cars. Okay, this is how to get the adjusted frequency. Okay, so interpretation, how you interpret when you say 5.22 cars, you can say average number of cars sold. Okay, and I put another page. Average number of cars sold is 5.22 cars. Learn how to write interpretation. The second one, you can say in 50% of the days, the dealer sold less than or equals to 4.83 cars. In another 50% of the days, the dealer sold more than or equals to 4.83 cars. Okay, this is your median. 50% of the days, okay, of the days, not in 50% of the car sold, but it's 50% of the day, because this question is number of days. So total 50 days, half of the day. So in 50% of the days, what is the car sold? What is the number of cars sold? And in another 50% of the day, what is the number of cars sold? Okay, less than equal, more than equal. Okay, then when you want to talk about your mode, then you can say in most of the days, sorry, in most of the day, the number of cars sold is 4.92 cars. Okay, this is how you write lah. Okay, write down the answer, then we will proceed to see tutorial 3. Okay, done or not? Then we see tutorial 3. When you submit your assignment 1, try to use pen if can. If not, then make sure you use a very dark pencil. Okay, the lid is very dark so that the examiner can see clearly. Huh? You are given the list. So when the question, when the question want you to find the quartiles, okay, the question looking for quartiles means Q1 and Q3, quartile division, you take Q3 minus Q1 over 2. Okay, so to find the Q1 and Q3, yes, you will be taking your n plus 1 over 4, so you get 2.75. So 2.75, you have to show what is the your Q1. 2.75, then what is this? You have to show your 2.75 is what? So 2.75 meaning it is between 2 and 3, so somewhere here. So you show the working second item plus 0.75. 0.75, the third item minus the second item. So second item is 5, 0.75. The third item is 5 minus the second item also 5. So 5 plus 0.7 This one 5.5, 5 minus 5 is 0. 0 times 0.75, it is 0. So my Q1 equals to 5. Okay, so you write down this one equals to 5. Okay, then another one, this one you show you're working 8.25. So 8.25 is here. Okay, 8.25. So you show 8 item plus 0.25, 9, eh, 9 minus the 8 item. So it is 8 item is what? 15. 15 plus 0.25, then 16 minus 15. 16 minus 15 is 1. 1 times 0.25 is 0.25. So answer is 15.25. So you take your Q3 minus Q1, Q3 minus Q1 over 2, 15.25 minus 5 over 2. Okay, so 15.25 minus 5 over 2. So answer is 5.125. Okay, get it or not? This is how you count. You must show the step one by one in order to get your answer. Okay, whereas for your part C, sample, okay, sample standard deviation, because the question tell you it is sample. Here, see, to prepare a sample of 10 business letter. So it is sample, and when you calculate, okay, you calculate total, you write down, you have to show total x is what? Total x square is what? So you can count on total x, 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9, 14, 15, 15, 16, and 18. So 109. So total x square, 5 square plus 5 square plus 5 square plus 7 square plus 9 square plus 14 square plus 15 square, 15 square, 16 square plus 18 square. Okay, you get 1431. Have to show, show this one. Then you substitute. Okay, substitute in your equation. Square root 1431 minus 109 square over 10 over 9. Okay, 10 minus 1 is 9. Then 109 square over 10, 1431 minus over 9. So you get, yeah, square root, correct, square root 26.99. So answer is 5.915. This is your standard deviation. So when you want to get your variance, you just square your standard deviation in order to get your variance. Okay, this one is correct, just that it is a bit not very clear. Okay, so I write here for you lah. This is like this. Make it bigger. Okay. All right. So right now this answer, this is the standard deviation. So if you want variance, variance will equals to 5.195 square. So it will give you 26.99. 99 minutes square. Okay, for variance, the unit is square. So minute square. For standard deviation, it is minute. For the mean, also the answer given minute. So put all the units down for the answer. Any question or not for this one before I let you write down the answer? Can follow or not? Remember, all the calculation you have to show. Okay, show clearly. Okay, you do first. Done, Hey, explain again, a bit blur. Okay, explain which one, Jie the standard deviation? Which one, Jie Standard deviation, Standard deviation, total, you have to find the total x, Add all together, all the x. You get 109, lor. Total x square, 5 square plus 5 square plus 5 square plus 7 square, 9 square. Add up all the square. You get 1431, Okay. Then, when you want to substitute in the formula for standard deviation, this is the formula, Total x square, which is 1431, minus your total x is 109. You square this answer over, the n is 10, then over n minus 1, which is 9, lor. Then you calculate, all this inside is 26.99. So if you square root it, it is 5.195. So this is a standard deviation. Because the question asking for variance, variance, you have to square the standard deviation. You square the standard deviation, you square the 5.195, you get 26.99 minutes squared. Okay? Is that what you want me to explain, Jeffrey? Okay, that is the one. All right. Okay, complete this one. And remember, when you want to find your Q1 and Q3, you have to show the working as well. Mm. Okay, so I proceed. Question 2. Question 2. To make it clearer, probably next time for those who paste the answer, you can try to take photo half. Okay, half of this you paste. You take photo larger, then you paste here. Another half, then you paste at another side. Okay, but of course, when it comes to your assignment and your final e-assessment, you take only one photo of the whole paper lah. One photo of the whole paper, but make sure the handwriting is very clear, okay, and very sharp also, so that it can be seen. Okay, for question 2. So same thing for this one. You show n plus 1 over 4. So it is the fourth item. Okay, fourth item. So the fourth item is what? You have to list down the fourth item. Fourth item is 1, 2, 3, 4. Answer is 0.75 RM. Okay, then the Q3, it is the 12th item. 15, 14, 13, 12 is 2.75. So RM 2.45, sorry, 2.45. Then when you calculate your interquartile range, it will be 2.45 minus 0.75. Okay, I not really can see what is handwriting here, so I just write one more time here. 2.45, 0.75. So the interquartile range will give you the answer 1.7. Okay, RM 1.7. Okay, all right. Then when you want to calculate the standard deviation, okay, total 0.5, let me calculate one more time. 2.45, 2.75, 3.1. So it is 23.91. Total x, okay, 23.91. So x squared Wait, I'm pressing my calculator. Five zero total x square is 50.6691. Is it? 669, okay. So when you want to substitute, so you substitute also the sample standard deviation. So you take your total x square 50.6691 minus 23.91 square over 15 over 14. Okay, so 23.91 square over 15, 50.6691 minus answer over 14 square root, you get 0.947. 0.947, I think yes. Okay, so this one okay, you list down, or just that not very clear, so I just write it bigger only. So list down what is your total x, what is your total x square, then the formula, you do the substitution, then you get the answer. But remember, when you want to find Q1 and Q3, the answer is not equals to 4, but from the 4, position number 4. Okay, the answer is position number 4. So you see 1, 2, 3, 4. The position number 4 is 0.75. So my answer is 0.75. And this is the position number 12. So 12 is actually your 2.45. So answer is 2.45. Then only your interquartile range equals to Q3 minus Q1. So your Q3 is 2.75 minus your Q1 0.75. Then you get your answer. Okay? Kaiwan, get it?
Yeah, get it.
Okay, good. The rest of you, okay, complete this one now. Okay. Don't worry if you make mistake now, for sure you are learning and become better and better. Okay, we proceed to question 3. Okay, for question 3, yeah, I don't know how can I make it larger to see. Okay, for question 3, this is your inclusive type of data with gap in between, so change to 0.5, 0.5. Okay, then the question asks for quartile deviation and standard deviation, which mean you have to find your Q1, Q3, and then you find your Q3 minus Q1 over 2. And also get your standard deviation. So to get your standard deviation, you need your x, you need your fx, you need your fx squared. Okay, so for your quartile deviation, in order to get your Q1 and Q3, you need your cumulative frequency. So all these things you have to show in your table. Okay, all right, so this is your class size, class limit, frequency, fx square, cumulative frequency. Okay, good. Just add one more column for the upper boundary, the less than that one. Okay, so first thing you find your Q1. Okay, n over 4, 80 over 4. It is the 20th item. So 20th item, look for your cumulative frequency 20. Okay, look for cumulative frequency 20. See where is your 20. So you will notice that it is actually in this group. What is this? Why this one wrong already? 15 to 19. 10. Oh, okay. 10 to 14. Then 15 to 19. Okay, so you notice that it is in this group, which is 10 to 14, which means the class boundary is 9.5 to 10. 9.5 to 14.5. Okay, 9.5 to 14.5. So 9.5 to 14.5, lower boundary is 9.5. Okay, plus the class size 14.5 minus 9.5, the class size is 5 over the frequency. Frequency for this group is 23. Okay, frequency for this group is 23. Then n over 4 is the cumulative before. Cumulative before is 15. Okay, then you calculate, you get your answer. Okay, your Q1. Q3 also the same thing. Q3 is 2n over 4. Sorry, 3 times n over 4. So you get 60. So from here, the 60th item is here. Okay, so this is your 19.5. Okay, 19.24.5. So substitute lower boundary is 19.5 plus the class size is 5. Frequency for this one is 15. Okay, then 3n over 4 is 60 minus cumulative before is 59. Okay, so you get your answer 19.3. So for your quartile division, Q3 minus Q1 over 2. So this is your answer. Okay, this one actually very good because it's very clear. Everything is in the, it's considered as complete. It is actually complete. And also here it shows very clearly from what is the frequency, which one is the frequency that you want to take and which one is the cumulative before. Okay, it is very clear. Okay, so I make it back to the normal size. Yeah, later somebody help me to make it back to the normal size. I don't know what happened to my mouse. Not really can click. Okay, later you help me to make it back to the normal size. So now you check this one. Okay, for this question, it is actually not mentioned whether it is population or sample. You see, they just said the number of successful sales made by the salesman employed by a large microcomputer firm in a particular quarter. So, are they talking about all the salesmen or they just say part of the salesman or what? Okay, so in order to check whether it's population or sample, refer to the frequency. The frequency is about the salesman, number of salesmen. Then you go and check the question, whether the question is talking about all the salesmen or some of the salesmen selected. Okay, get it? You don't say a particular quarter. So it is not talking about the whole year, but you just say quarter. So I say this is sample. No, when you refer to see whether the question is population or sample, only refer to this part. If this is about salesmen, then you go and check whether the question is talking about all salesmen or some of the salesmen. That's it. Okay. So this question, they just say made by the salesman employed by a large microcomputer firm. So we assume this is population. Now we assume they actually take all the salesmen because there is no any keywords to show that they actually select some salesmen. All right, so we assume this is population. So when you calculate, you use the population standard deviation formula. Okay, thanks. So for the population standard deviation formula, so yeah, this is the population standard deviation formula. Your total fx square, you substitute here over 80. Total fx over 80, the whole thing you square. Okay, good. So square root, your answer is 6.07 sales. Okay. No problem, no issue. Just that next time maybe try to take photo half, then it will be clearer, easier to refer. Okay, good, Churro. Yeah, I can show you this one if you want to see a clearer picture. Okay, same as what Churro done. Okay, fx square, and this is the calculation. Okay, calculation for Q1, Q3, quartile deviation, and the population standard deviation. So if you need the answer, you may write down now. This is actually same as what Churro did Okay, then for the next part, when the question asks you to compare and contrast the quartile deviation and standard deviation. So basically quartile deviation and standard deviation, these two things also is about your dispersion of data. Okay, how much the data dispersed. But there are some differences. Okay, there are similarities and also some differences between these two. So you can write down the answer here. You can say both quartile deviation and standard deviation measures the degree of dispersion in a data set. But somehow quartile deviation indicates how widely spread are the middle 50% of the data. Okay, this is about the middle 50% of the data. Whereas the standard deviation is an indication of the spread around the mean. Okay, anyway, they say in both cases, the bigger the value, the more spread is the data set. Okay, this one you can write down. Both quartile deviation and standard deviation also mention the bigger the value, the more spread is the data set. If I give you two value, two standard deviation, the one which is larger means the data spread is larger. Okay, you may write down this one.
Please, Paiseh, can you repeat again? I missed
Which one?
it.
Which
This
one
is
you want
for
me
the
to repeat?
This is for the interpretation, right?
This one, this one is not the interpretation, but this one is the differences and the similarity between the quartile deviation and standard deviation. Part B, number 3, part B.
Is it something like a theory, testing your theory?
Yeah, it is more to theory lah. So when they ask you, what is the difference? Because the question asks you to calculate quartile deviation and standard deviation lah. Okay, what is the same thing or what is the different thing between these two lah? Like that only.
Oh, I see, I see.
I not really can hear you talking like that. Maybe because my connection is not so good. Are you telling me something or you want to type one more time?
Oh, I'm clear with that. Thank you, Miss.
Oh, okay, all right. So wait, yeah, you write down first. Okay, done or not? Then we see the next question. Now 20 students, one student's not here. Jie Hui, later you help me to see who is not around today, okay or not? One student's absent now. Okay, thanks, Jie Hui. All right, so we proceed to see question 4. Okay, question 4 is your exclusive type of data. Okay, no gap in between. And this is about the garage A. Okay, sample, is it representative sample, 200 consumer. Okay, so this is number of consumer sample. This one is your data. Calculate the mean and standard deviation of the number of gallons purchased. Okay, mean and standard deviation. So using this data, you need the X, you need the FX, you need the FX squared. So let me see. This one, okay, I think. Okay, good. So this is very clear. Okay, like this one, then it is very clear, can be seen very clearly. Okay, so 0 to 2, okay, this one no problem. The class size all 2, the class mark midpoint, the fx squared. Okay, so you want to get the mean. Mean is the total fx over total frequency. Okay, 5.6 gallon. Good. Talking about sample. Okay, sample standard deviation. Yes, this is the formula. So 7,600 minus the 1,120 square over 200. Over 200, many students when they say n, then they will go and see an. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we'll substitute n equals to 6. No. But this n is the total together. Okay, very good. This one, okay, I think no problem. Anyway, I still give you like 30 seconds. You write down if you have anything that you miss out, okay, from your solution. You see, you need x, you need fx, you need fx squared. Everything is list down here, okay? Very clear. Okay, good. Any question or not, class, about this one?
No.
No, okay, thank you. So with this one, yeah, okay, good. This one half also easier to see. Okay, but let me move this one to the other side. Make it bigger. Later I drag. Okay, for this question, you have to show the what do you call it? For male and female, you have to show their mean and standard deviation. Okay, for each distribution. So now for the male, okay, then very clear. Okay, for the male, you find the fx squared. Okay, the x actually we can share lah, because both of them also having the same so what do you call that? Same class mark. Okay, same class mark. So just that the frequency fx squared, then you have to recalculate for both of them. So this question is talking about population, you see, because it said projected population. Okay, this is population. So when you calculate, you know the standard deviation, you have to use the population formula. Okay, so for the mean for male, okay, you take the total fx over total frequency. So fx total, frequency total, then you get your mean. Standard deviation, fx square, okay, fx square over the frequency, then fx over the frequency, the whole thing you square, okay? 32, 32.54, 21.85, okay, correct. Good, correct. And very complete, very clear. Okay, this one, the mean 35.09, 35.89 and 23.39. Okay, correct also. So you take same thing lah, fx square, you substitute in by 1, this one make it longer. Okay, longer, total fx square over total frequency minus total fx over total frequency, the whole thing you square, then calculate, then square root the answer. Okay, so okay, it is very clear to do like this, or else you can actually combine like this. Okay, so this one no need to do. We don't need to have cumulative frequency. I put cumulative frequency because I want the students to calculate the median. But this one, since we didn't calculate the median, the cumulative frequency, no need. Just that this is the classes. Okay, the classes, male frequency, female frequency, then this is the x. Okay, x for both. I mean, male and female, they are having the same x because the class size, the class is the same. Okay, the classes for the age group are the same. And this is for male, fx square, female, fx square. So meaning for these few things, you don't need to write 2 times. You don't need to write 2 times. Then you just put like this, you can solve the question. But anyway, if you do like this also no wrong, it is very clear. Just that if you have enough time, then you can do like 2 times like this. But if you don't have enough time, then basically you can just share the each group and also see which one is you feel like better. Both also no wrong. Okay. All right. Any question or not for today's tutorial? Okay. So for this this Wednesday, so for this for this Thursday tomorrow lah, tomorrow we will complete tutorial. I mean we will complete the the lecture notes, okay, for the tutorial 3, and also we will start to do your correlation and regression. Okay, correlation and regression we will cover in the coming assignment 1. Okay, assignment 1 will be next week. I think I'll make it on Saturday. So let me see whether I want to have replacement with you. Let's see, then I will discuss with you. If I feel like I want to have replacement with you, then I will let you know earlier. If you want to have replacement, then maybe we can cover more things if you do have replacement. So after tomorrow lecture, I will see how progress. If our progress is not so good, then probably we can have one replacement on Saturday. Okay, so let's see how. I will let you know after tomorrow lecture. Because I still owe you all one lecture class, remember? Okay, for the before the Chinese New Year. Okay, so I still have to do one replacement. So after tomorrow lecture, then I let you know whether we will be having the replacement either on Saturday or maybe next time. Okay, Jie-Wei, you managed to find who is not around or not? Only one student's absent, I think. I don't know what happened to this one. Keep loading. Now so far 21 in the class. Yeah, meh? 20, I think. Because 2 for me, so 20 students only. Or one of the students' connection not stable, so in and out of it. This one, you see. My internet is very bad today, seriously. Until I not even can go to the intranet. Yes or no, Jerry? Jerry, can you hear me or not? Anyone or any one of you know your friends not around or not? Looking for the person, okay. I can't go to my name list because my intranet cannot show the attendance. Any one of you know which of your friend not around or not? You 21 students, correct? Or one of the students is actually repeating students. Cannot, not working. Aye. Yu Wei, Yu Wei is the one who answered question just now. Yu Wei not here. Okay, I think maybe his internet got problem with it. I think just now the question from the lecture note is answered by Fan Yu Wei, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes, Okay lah, I think then never mind lah. Perhaps his internet got problem, so he logged out already. Okay, can lah, means I take attendance for everyone. Okay, thank you. Thanks, Jihui also. Okay, he answered, but now hilang liao. Okay, all right. So thank you so much, everyone. I see you tomorrow. Okay, thank you. Take care. Bye bye.